Hey there, my name is Marcy. I am a registered dietitian and nutrition therapist in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And today for my video blog, I wanted to talk a little bit about snacking. This is something that I talk with my clients about quite a bit, but happened to come up in conversation with a family member of mine, and I thought, why not make a video blog about it? So I am a big proponent of encouraging people to eat in a really consistent way, ideally every 4-ish hours, give or take an hour, depending on how big the meal is. The reason why is that it helps keep just everything in our body really steady, which is important for digestion. It's important for keeping our hormones steady and our neurotransmitters steady, and kind of keeps us from getting too hungry and helps us kind of maintain a healthy rhythm. And this is where snacks come in. So snacks, you want to think of as like mini meals. They can contribute to your overall nutritional intake. A lot of times people think of snacks as just sort of these little add-ons, but if you're snacking 2 to 3 times in a day, that's a significant amount of nutrition that you kind of want to think about, how is this contributing to my overall health? Are there certain food groups that maybe I haven't eaten very much of this day that I can really kind of use a snack to kind of boost the nutritional quality of your overall day? So one of the things that can be helpful when you're planning as a snack is to think a little bit about what is the snack's purpose. So if you're having a snack and it's meant to carry you, say, just for another hour, you're going to choose something really different than if you're not going to be able to get to your next meal for 3 or 4 hours. So really trying to proactively think about, why am I having this snack and what's its purpose going to be? So a lot of times people don't need a snack in the mid-morning. They eat breakfast late enough and lunch comes around that they feel like, they're adequately nourished. But often it's that afternoon time that can really get you. We start to have that natural slump around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. We're tired, we're losing focus, maybe losing energy at work, and maybe it's been a few hours since you've had lunch and still going to probably be another couple hours before you have dinner. So this is a really important time where you're thinking about how long is this snack going to carry me for. So if you're going to be eating, say, dinner in an hour or so, you could probably do pretty well with our carbohydrate-based snacks, something that is going to give you a little bit of quick fuel, really good for the brain, because carbohydrate is the predominant fuel source that the brain really prefers to use, and really just kind of meet those nutritional needs that can just carry you that little length of time. But if you need something that's going to carry you a couple of hours, a good idea is to pair carbohydrate with a protein and a fat, especially if it's kind of on the longer end. So you want to think of it as like a mini meal. So good examples might include a piece of toast with peanut butter, or a piece of fruit with some cheese, something where you're combining the different food groups to give you carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to carry you. One of the biggest mistakes I find that people make when they're trying to improve their eating habits or try to eat healthier is they get a little bit too rigid with their snacks, and they kind of go overboard to where they really want to be healthy. So they think, okay, what's the healthiest snack I can have? And maybe they have some vegetables, or maybe they have some fruit, and then they realize they're still hungry, and so then maybe they have another piece of fruit, or they have a granola bar and they realize they're still hungry, and then they kind of think, well, I've blown it already, may as well have what I really want and then start over tomorrow. So remember that if it's especially that mid-afternoon snack time where that snack needs to carry you for a few hours, think of it as that mini meal where you're pulling together 2 to 3 different foods, and hopefully that will leave you feeling satisfied and energized to carry you through that afternoon slump, so by the time you get to dinner, you're hungry but not ravenous. I hope this tip's helpful, and you can let me know if you have any questions about snacking in the comments section. Thanks!